Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 18 of the Raid series. In the previous episode, we went into Woods, killed Sturman, which we were able to get that done, and then we went into Customs to try and get Reshala. Unfortunately, we couldn't find Reshala, so in this episode, we are going to go for him. So, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. I don't want to mess about too much at all. We are still ready to go with the loadout from the previous one. The only thing is we have to claim the money from the sales. I'll probably just sell a little bit more. Being that one and that one. I don't think the dailies are finished yet, which they're not. We have 1 hour. So if I can get another kill to the stomach or a chest of a scav, that will be a daily done there. And is this the weekly? It is the weekly. We'd have to do 17. So we'll see how we go. But we're going to go straight into customs. We're going to try our best to go through there. One of the things going on at the moment, there's like the Aquamaris, right? Aquamari. These water bottles. I'm actually tempted just to bring one in and use it as like an SJ6 throughout the raid anyway. It's currently giving 5 minutes of plus 10 stamina and plus 1 stamina recovery. It's actually pretty massive. Like, it's a pretty big change or like advantage to getting around the map. So we're going to do that. It's interesting now how when you log in for the first time for the day, it makes it so your scav resets. But we have an SVD scav next up. So we'll probably try and claim that at some point during this episode. But yeah, that is pretty much ready to go from the previous one. Chuck 1 round of BP in there for good luck. Look at that. All right, let's go. Customs, daytime, we're doing it. All right, so customs are going through the same strategy as the previous episode, where we'll pretty much only check for 2 spots unless we get like the perfect spawn, being like crack house, and we can check stronghold and move across to dorms. I don't really want to, like, I'd always rather not go dorms and just do stronghold, new gas, but all right, so from here we are going to go to stronghold. So I'm going to take 1 sip of water. I'll just show you this quickly. Get the benefit of 5 minutes of extra stamina and stamina recovery. So, I don't know how long they'll keep this in the game. I don't know if it's like an event or it's just a permanent change for now, but it's handy. It's worth spending 15k per raid. We got to move around a bit quicker. Oh, that audio fucking bug right now is so brutal. It's like a key unlock or some shit. Take that. Oh, he's here. Fuck. I'm stuck. What the fuck? That was like a weird lag. Right, I'm gonna pop this. Fresh mag on. Alright, at least we know they're here. Right, that is Reshala down. Maybe it's not Reshala down. It's like, well, someone just went up. Alright, we don't want to re-pick the same spot ever. Fucking... Full auto ADS in this with the Valde is trash. Can't see any players on the train tracks there. What's it look like? Might have got him then. Hopefully I have, because that should be 2 down. Yeah. Alright, that's Reshala now. There's a raider, hold on, raiders, a couple of minions a bit further down. Should be BT ammo. Yeah. Which isn't too bad. For the closer quarters, I'd rather use this. India. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. I want to get out of here before anyone hits me from either side, really. I'm being lucky that no one's really pushed from either side. I just want to second it. Alright, it's a scab, that's good. And gas station's open too because all the green smoke. Two scabs in the distance, so we're just going to try to avoid them initially. Let these scabs come up. And get out. And that is Reshala. Done. Not messing about. Got out. I actually think I got the daily done too. I did. Cool. That's big. That's cool. That's 2 down. Oh, lordy. All right, we got Reshala. I did get all 4 of them as well. All of the minions as well. AKM. I killed 2 at the very start. Okay. Okay. One of my sprays killed 2, and then we killed the rest later on. So 7,000 XP as well. Pathing, like I saw, we spawned it on the unknown key spot, just near Crack House. Went straight to Stronghold. They were in there, and we're at Old Gas. There's not really much more to explain about that pathing. It was very, very simple. Really good spawn for that. That was a really good spawn. So took advantage of that. And in this daily before it resets. And it also gave us reputation with therapists to go to the next level, which is big. All right, cool. If I had taken my time a little bit longer, I probably could have got a painkiller from them as well. And that would have got this quest done as well. So, not the end of the world. Task quests though, they're all done. Survive a Woods location. Didn't we do Woods and kill Sherman? Oh, it must have been before we did Sherman. What? Oh, we did that. Task, operational, exit the location, Woods. We killed Sherman when we were on that task. That's why we went Woods. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can't remember. It was yesterday anyway. All right, let's see what we can sell that for. Oops. 28k. So we'll sell that for 27. A little bit extra money there. I probably could have done some more looting, but because of the fact that we were just getting in and out, I just wanted to get it done, you know, like to get in, out, get the quest done, get out, you know. If it wasn't on that task, I probably would have stayed in there longer. I would have stayed in there longer and, you know, tried to get as much money out of it as possible. But the fact that the matter is, I need to get through this raid so I can just continue on doing this objective of ours of killing all the scab bosses without dying. Staying in there longer just gives us more chance to die, and that's not what we want. So we could sell that for 25, or we could sell it here for 43. A little bit extra money. All right, now. Not actually a bad little AK there. They're actually really easy to use, and with BT ammo, pretty straightforward. Sorry. Now, this sight is actually not very good. It's good for single taps, really bad for full auto. As I just discovered. Something I could do, and it wouldn't cost too much either, is I think if I just go straight linked search and then I looked at vital parts and the pistol grips, I should be able to pick up an MOE pistol grip. Even the RK3s. That's 14k for plus 12. Where's the MOE? 19k plus 12. All right, let's just do that one. It's only 5k more expensive, but this one's like 6 ergo. It's a pretty big ergo jump for 14k. Ergonomics affects how long you can ADS, so aim down your sight. So it's actually quite handy. Make sure you've got that sorted. Now, or at least to have your ergonomics as high as possible. Which is for ergonomics is not too bad at 47, now that we've done that. All right, now with Reshala done. So our options are, we've done customs and we've done woods. There's a scav boss on Interchange, factory, reserve, and shoreline. I've had a lot of bad luck trying to get sanitator to spawn on shoreline. But I don't know what I feel like about doing factory or reserve right now. Interchange, I need to use different ammo. I need to use BP as a minimum, or I would need to use change the gun completely and use something that can pen Killa's helmet. I have a strategy now for killing Killa on Interchange. I don't really go upstairs at all anymore. I pretty much do it entirely downstairs. We could do it with the MDR we have here. The M62 ammo actually would be quite good for it too. The issue I'm going to run into is I would like to use a voodoo sight, which the voodoo sights are actually quite cheap. The issue I would run into, fuck, they're actually expensive at the moment. The issue I'd run into is to get one of the mounts that isn't for the Remington. I want one of these other mounts. 30 meter scope mount would work. So I want 16k for that, which is a bit of a rip-off. Leveling Jaeger's the only other option really. And I think there might be barter trades. But yeah, we need to get the rep done for Jaeger, so it's going to make it a little bit harder. But voodoos are amazing for it. But we could get away with using the Valday. Alright, so let's try it. Let's try going for Killa. Armor's not going to make any difference. He'll either have Igornik, which will just cut through any armor we wear, or he'll have it's like a PP19, which will have leg meta ammo, or he'll have the AKM with T45M, which doesn't pen very well at all, even against class 4. So armor wise, I think we're quite good just using this for now. We don't need to take that in, which means we can put that there. I will take that in. Take that and that. And we're going to avoid players pretty much completely. And we need 5,000 rubles if we want to take the car for... I can't see any reason why we'd take the car. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the backpack here. And that can stay there. Cool. Not the most ideal MDR, but we'll make it work. See if we can get a... You can put these on to actually increase your ergo a little bit, but it's already got pretty good ergo. What I'm after is one of these. I'm after the one of these. Okay. Guess we're not using that one. Cool. And that gives us much, a fair bit more ergo, but also the recoil control. All right, so we're going to go into Interchange, and we're going to try our best to go kill Killa. I might put that in there. Take the M61 and go on the hunt. Interchange, we're going to go morning. Let's do it. All right, so the Interchange Killa is no longer just situated in the center of the map. So my strategy for killing Killa now is actually in the basement. As part of the guide I was making, we did some testing, and we also found a guy on Reddit who'd done a heap of testing too. And we found that there was a lot of spawns underneath, and a pretty high chance he would spawn under there. So there's a little bit of just running straight through the map kind of thing in trying to kill him. But if you get lucky, you'll get him down there in, you know, only a few raids. So across here, take some of our super water. The other thing I do is also I listen for if I can hear him shooting anywhere. So instead of people running to the middle of the mall, I don't know where they go anymore, but this is the strategy I use for killing Killa. Right, we're out of the outside. I'll try my best to explain the spawns that I know he spawns at. On the corner here, he spawns. Next, he spawns over here. When I've seen him over here, he's... Like, I've killed him over here a couple of times. He's been very active. And then the last couple of spawns are on the other side. So there's two spawns over there. One spawn just literally on this corner right here. He stands right here. Someone with a flashlight upstairs. Guy's moving towards the ramp. And the next two killer spawns are on this side. About a third of his spawns are underneath here. So if he's not down here, The next best place you'll find him is in front of the cash registers. In front of the cash registers are ideal. Now, my personal preference here would not be to go to Emicom extract. I would take the no backpack extract. I'm going to switch mags now because I don't want to use the M61 mag. Now that we're not killing Killa anymore. The other thing I also do is I listen. Listen for Killa. So if you're running through the map and you hear someone shooting an RPK full auto, 90% of the time on this map it's Killa. Or someone who's killed Killa and taken his gun. Stack does it? No. And try to avoid sprinting unless you need to, or you're just trying to like move quickly across open areas. When you're trying to survive, when the focus is survival, sprinting should only be when you're like, so for example, I'm crossing over this. And I don't want to get caught out in the open. None of that's RPK, just an AK there. Don't want to be caught out in the open, sprint. But if you're just patrolling around, you're going to hear people a lot easier if you're not doing the sprint. All right, unfortunately, he wasn't in that raid. We'll have to load back into another one. It wasn't a run through because I killed a scav and also touched his body for loot. So I got enough XP from elimination, looting, and etc. So just be careful of that. You need 7 minutes to not be a run through, or it's 420 XP. I'm fairly confident with. Yeah, pathing. We spawned kind of in the middle at the front. So instead, we kind of pushed forward and left. Checked all the underground stuff on the way to the extract. Not really anything crazy to report for that. Now, with M61 ammo, it's really expensive. I'm going to buy just a little bit because I really want to try and not die to him. And so the best bet to do that is to have enough ammo to get through his helmet of the good ammo. So it's probably going to take us a couple of goes to get him underneath. It might even take us 4 or 5 or maybe more. But it's honestly the safest and best way. Any of the PvP fights we take on underneath there, we're going to have a lot better chance because we're going to be deliberately patrolling through there for Killa. And in the process of doing that, we'll be watching for players. Whereas most people would just be using the underground as a means to get around more than worrying about people killing stuff down there. All right, back into another interchange run we will go. Same spawn as last time, which is a little bit disappointing. I would have rather spawn on one end. A lot higher chance for us to intersect players going this way, but look, you don't always get the spawns how you want them to, so I'm generally looking down. I reckon I see a player as I've been running across here. I reckon I saw a player. You literally just, it was a speck on the little, like a single pixel down the very end. Unsure. Alright, let's get our stamina back up now that we're inside. Less chance for us to get clapped without us hearing the person first. Oh god. was wrong about that, wasn't I? That person chases. Person hit us with like M62 or M61. So weird. They nearly one-shot us in the chest. The only thing that could have done that was either like an SVD or like an M1A. I saw movement right to left to right there. I think it was just a scav though. Now this is going to be risky going back. I don't think they would have pushed in behind us. The pushing behind us just opens them up to being camped as they come in. But I don't see that being a high risk. What they could do, which is more than possible, is they could actually come to the right here and try and hit me from the side as they come through this way, but they would have seen me turn in left to make it look like it would have been going up to Idea, so less chances of that. Alright, someone's inside Rasmussen. Made some noise down here now. All right. Killa doesn't appear to be home here. Probably start heading towards extract. I might quickly pick up a gun or two. To pay the bills. because... Let's get out of here. Don't want to be here any longer than we have to. Didn't hear any shots of Killa upstairs with an RPK. And we'll just go no backpack extract once again. And one more shot to the thorax and we would have been dead. I think it's time we upgrade our armor. Let's go. Yeah, outie. We are out of there. Very similar pathing to the previous one. The only difference to this one is we got shot in the back as we were entering underneath. So, obviously that was a little bit more riskier. Once that happened, we had to play a little bit safer in case we got chased up. No killer spawns in the basement. Like I said, there's about a third of you spawns in the basement. And there was no shots of an RPK above us, so I didn't want to push upstairs. If I hear the RPK going off upstairs, I'll try and do a bit of a sneak and see if I get a clean head tap, but there wasn't. So we go through the same process again. Still plenty of time left, so we can definitely do one more. And we'll get into another interchange run. I will top up that M61 mag. Every time I go in and I loot some stuff, I can use that money to, you know, get another mag or whatever. Then that way I'm not really losing money by running the expensive ammo. So for example, there's 12,000 there. I don't need that sight. Couple of hats and a condensed milk. That's some more money for us. Interchange isn't going to be a good profitable run whilst we're taking the no backpack extract, and I'm also avoiding pretty much everything while I'm down there. I will try and make the best of our situation. The 3,000 around now. Go 30 rounds, 100k. Now, I think I'm going to change this. Not a lot of room right now. I think I'm going to switch it up so I don't get killed by a player trying to get in there. Either to the defender or the killer. 6B13. Damn, we got that for 190k. That was a bargain. All right. And now for armor or rig, pretty much use any of these. Look, this is 29k. If we were going to run insurance, we'd get it back nearly guaranteed. And there we go. It's pretty much useless now. Don't really need that. I wouldn't mind taking some propitals with us just in case. We get shot at by a player again and we need to run. Let's buy like 5. Cool. And we will go back into interchange. I'm going to go the evening because we're still going underneath and you'll still be able to see perfectly fine. So hopefully we run into Killa this time. All right, now this spawn is actually kind of interesting. We're going to end up doing a circle. So the no backpack extract is right there, but there is also a back passage across to behind Idea. Actually, no, we're going to go instead. Okay, let's go this way. I'm going to go this way, which could run us into a little bit of players, but I think it should be fine. We could also take the railway extract going this way as well. So someone is at power station, so there's something to take note of. If someone did go underneath from power station, not common. Usually they go up to Idea or they go to the back of Goshen. There is a chance players will come in from the left here, so we do need to be careful of that. We'll use this time to just watch and increase our stamina. And we're going to run straight forward. I'm going to check to the left. Out, boy, Killa. Holding for a sec to see if any players are charging over. I don't seem to see Killa here at all. And we will go back this way now. Now we do need to be careful about players coming in. That's another stutter. I didn't have any stutters when I played today. Just wash my hand. That's not like ground level. So should be fairly okay without people from behind. Good thing about this, most people don't come in and go underneath here. That was a player. Was it? Went into that corner. Scav. Alright, no killer spawn. This guy only had a Makarov. What did this guy have? Now we'll look over here for Killa. Now, if we don't find Killa on this raid, I think on our next episode, we will go maybe reserve, shoreline. We'll maybe do shoreline. We'll try and do shoreline in the hope to get Killa. Nah, he's not there. Not Killa, sorry. Senator will be on shoreline. Not the biggest fan of trying to go resort for Senator. So we'll probably go where I'm used to. There's a hidden stash in between those that we could get if we were trying to make some more money. Dogger's coming to say hello. Trying to keep a little bit of a pace here. Most people wouldn't be leaving the map right now. 5 minutes in. So we don't have to stress too much about people behind us. So we just gotta. There shouldn't really be anyone over here. The only people to be over here are hidden stash. People doing for hidden stashes. And maybe a cheeky extract camper. But I ran into a few extract campers the other day. But besides that, I haven't really seen many at all. So, and they were on the Emicom side. So let's keep moving. I'll probably just keep going until I have full stamina. And just run the rest of the way if possible. Right. And we're heading out. So 3 interchange runs with no kill. That's unfortunate. This is honestly the best pathing to do it. I've been doing some tests with some friends and stuff, and we looked at all the maps on where he spawns, and unfortunately, this is just how it is. For our path, then we spawned at the no backpack extractor, pushed across to underneath Ollie, and then threw across underneath the bottom, and then headed straight towards the railway extract. Look, sometimes when you're farming the scav bosses without dying, in particular, you're not going to run into them that often. I think when it was 5 scav bosses, I got all 9 of them to spawn in 9 raids. So all 5 of them to spawn in 9 raids. That was the best. And this one time I got 4 of them killed, and I farmed 20 shorelines in a row without seeing Senator, and I died on like the 21st shoreline run. So it just happens sometimes. Hopefully we don't get too unlucky though, and we'll have a bit more success than going 29 raids without seeing him. But you'll be learning stuff along the way. I'll try and be as informative as I can as we go through them anyway. So, all right. So a little bit of salvage there. I do need to tidy this stash up just a little bit because I do want to go into a scav run before we finish up. So I'm going to go a med case, pick one of these up. It's just becoming a bit too annoying for me. So wouldn't mind putting this up here. And that's that bit done. Now I can put all these stuff in here. Probably could just sell that, to be honest. And that just gives us a bit more space. We could easily do the next stash upgrade if we really wanted more space. Let me have a look. I don't know if you have to do anything else first. Stash. One's vents level 1. But like, it's not really that expensive. They are vents level 1. And it could actually just give us a lot more opportunities just to store some more guns and stuff as we go along. So maybe we should do it. Is it 10 of these? So we need 6 more. Need a drill. 4 of these. 2, 4. 5 of these. Holy snap and duck shit. Really? 2, 3, 4, 5? Could have got them a bit cheaper. All right, so we blew some cash there. It's gonna be done in a day. But it'll just mean that we can store some more gear. So like the BlackRock rig that I sold before, I wouldn't need to sell that, you know? Like, I could actually just use that. And that stuff would be kind of handy to be able to hold on to. And for 2.5 million, it's not too bad. All right, so that's that done. Now I'll do a cheeky scav run, so then that way I don't have to, well, I can at least redeem some of the money we just spent. Get us back over 10 million. All right, and we are now in on the scav run. 5, 6, 7. Fairly early into the run. Probably just going to head underneath here and just try and loot some stuff on the way out. It's saying our value is 200k, so... Okay, 3, we can find that useful. Right, that's the quest item we need. Alright, let's get out of here. Camera bunker door, let's go. We're not going to do anything but hold W key all the way there. Quest done, and then there's some good money in this. There's actually got some good money, so definitely no complaints here. For now, we'll just chuck them in here. All these meds. Cool. That was sick, actually. Also, we need to accept the next dailies too. Forgot about that. There should be new dailies available. Because we would have failed 2 of them. Oh, and the weekly, actually. Might be available now as well. Right. Oh, here's the new one. Survive 2 factory raids. And we get ourselves 15k. Just kill 20 scaps. Any location. Doesn't give Jaeger rep though. Needs this AA battery one. Kind of sucks. Would have been nice. How long's left on the weekly? 2.5 hours. All right. We can repair this. That should put it above 60. It is cool. Oh, we can sell this and all this. Bad ammo, so we don't want to hold on to the ammo. There's 50k. Therapist, we can hand in the painkiller, which gives us 4,500 XP, but it also gives us a heap of other stuff we can sell. Pharmacist, we're not going to go do this, but it's another quest done at least. All right, we can sell some of this gear. Being that, extra 22k. All right, for flea market, grip stop. 18 with lots of 7s. Bolts. 18 420. RAM. Elite pliers maybe. RAM. Syringes. Go the elite pliers first. I can get some more syringes off the getting in that quest. $14 420. Tube sells the 10k to vendor. All right, meds. 9 with lots of 7s. I don't think the rest of this will sell for much. We could keep the P's, but get rid of them. And the RK3, which we just bought, we can sell that. We don't need this one. Blue and there's this blue tape, actually, not white tape. 9777. Cool. That is everything up for sale. These two could just be vended. I'm not a big fan of painkillers. That is pretty much everything. Don't think that's going to put us back above 10 million, but look, it was worth spending a couple of million to get that extra stash space. I think so, at least. Just so if we get a couple of good raids in a row, we'll have plenty of room to store a lot more good gear. So that's the reason behind that. But as for this episode though, guys, that is going to be it. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else. But Reshala's down. So we've got Sturman and Reshala down. I'm trying to work on Killa. I might switch up to do Senator next raid, next episode, just to mix it up so we're not just doing Interchange over and over again. As I feel like with the setup we've got, particularly this site, we can get Senator picked off from long range, no problem. And if we do need to go closer, we can still pick him off. But for this episode, that is it, guys. Special request. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I actually looked up the stats the other day, and it's like 40 or 45% of you guys aren't even subscribed, but you watch all the episodes. So it doesn't really affect you that much, but it helps us get this channel up to 100,000 subscribers. Gets another little new shiny little plaque for our second channel getting to 100,000 subscribers. So appreciate all the people that go out of the way and effort to do that. Thanks so much for all the people watching. Hopefully you guys have been learning something. Make sure you like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, lastly, guys, I'll see you next time.